Welcome to our journey through the history of education. From ancient times to the modern era, education has continuously evolved, shaping societies and individuals. In this video, we'll explore the many facets of educational history, reflecting on how each period has molded the way we learn today. Education is one of society's most powerful tools. It transforms lives, builds communities, and drives progress. Throughout history, it has been a cornerstone of human development, continually adapting and growing alongside humanity. We'll start our voyage in the ancient world, where education began as the privilege of the elite in civilizations like Egypt, Greece, and China. Moving through to the medieval era, we'll witness the rise of monastic schools and universities. The Renaissance will open our eyes to a new dawn of humanism and classical learning, followed by the Age of Enlightenment's focus on reason and science. As we pass through the Industrial Revolution, you'll see the beginnings of mass education and public schooling. In the 20th century, the emergence of progressive education reshaped learning once again. Finally, we'll explore the transformative impact of technology in the digital age. So, let's embark on this educational journey together, unpacking the rich and vibrant history that has brought us to where we are today. Welcome to our exploration of ancient education, the foundation upon which modern learning stands. In ancient times, education was a privilege reserved mainly for the elite. Early educational systems emerged in some of the world's most influential civilizations: Egypt, Greece, and China. In Egypt, formal education was primarily accessible to those destined for religious and governmental roles. Scribes, who were central to the administration, undertook rigorous training in reading and writing hieroglyphics, crucial for maintaining records and knowledge. In Greece, education took on a different form. The Greeks revered the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom, prominently reflected in their educational practices. Philosophy, mathematics, and governance were at the core of their curriculum, with great thinkers like Socrates and Plato setting the intellectual foundations of Western education. Across the continent in China, education was highly esteemed and heavily influenced by Confucian ideology. The state's civil service examinations required intensive study of classical texts, embedding ethics, governance, and scholarship deep into Chinese society. As we delve deeper into the evolution of education, we'll uncover how these early models set the stage for future advancements. Up next, we journey to the medieval era, where we witness the rise of structured institutions. In the medieval era, education began to undergo significant transformation. Monastic schools emerged as the first formal establishments, preserving knowledge through tough times. These institutions were pivotal in maintaining and transmitting intellectual traditions. As the centuries progressed, universities rose across Europe, marking the birth of higher education. Medieval universities became centers of learning, drawing scholars from near and far. Scholasticism, a dominant school of thought during this period, sought to reconcile faith with reason, promoting rigorous debate and intellectual examination of religious doctrine. This blending of faith and reason laid the groundwork for the intellectual advancements that would follow. As we move forward, you'll see how the Renaissance continued to revolutionize education, highlighting the potential of the individual and the importance of a well-rounded learning experience. The Renaissance marked a new dawn in the realm of education. At its core was humanism, a movement that celebrated the potential and worth of the individual. This era saw a revival of classical learning, drawing inspiration from ancient Greece and Rome. Education expanded beyond monasteries into centers of art and science, emphasizing a well-rounded curriculum in literature, philosophy, mathematics, and the arts. This period birthed the idea of the Renaissance man, an individual proficient in various fields. The Renaissance instilled the belief that education could unlock human potential and foster creativity. This renewed focus on classical knowledge and individual capability set the stage for the modern educational system. As we delve deeper, we'll explore how these ideas continued to evolve and shape education through the centuries. Next, we venture into the Enlightenment, where reason and science further transformed the educational landscape. During the Enlightenment, education underwent a remarkable transformation. This period, marked by the scientific revolution, celebrated reason, empirical evidence, and intellectual exploration. Philosophical advancements challenged traditional beliefs, encouraging a society driven by logic and knowledge. Educational reforms aimed to make learning more accessible and practical, breaking away from rote memorization to foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Schools began to emphasize the scientific method, allowing students to explore the natural world through observation and experimentation. This shift broadened students' understanding of various subjects and laid the foundation for modern scientific education. Philosophers like John Locke and Jean-Jacques Rousseau argued for education that nurtured an individual's potential and fostered moral and intellectual growth. As a result, new educational institutions emerged, promoting a curriculum that included science, mathematics, and humanities. These changes cultivated an informed and curious populace, setting the stage for future educational innovations. As we move forward, you'll see how the Industrial Revolution further shaped education, responding to the needs of a rapidly changing world. As the Industrial Revolution surged forward, it became clear that a more educated workforce was essential. This era brought dramatic changes, including public schooling systems to ensure education for the masses. No longer was knowledge confined to the elite. Education became a right for all children. Vocational training also grew, equipping individuals with needed industrial job skills. These reforms marked a significant shift as society acknowledged the power of education in fostering progress. Moving forward, you'll see how these foundational changes evolved into more progressive educational philosophies in the 20th century. The 20th century marked a significant shift in educational philosophy with the rise of the progressive education movement. Spearheaded by innovative thinkers, this movement emphasized child-centered learning. It focused on understanding each child's unique needs and interests, breaking away from traditional, rigid curriculums. Progressive education put the child at the center, fostering creativity and critical thinking over rote memorization. This era also saw the burgeoning field of educational psychology. Pioneers like John Dewey and Jean Piaget explored how children learn and develop, further influencing teaching methods. With a deep understanding of human development, educators could tailor their approaches to better support student growth and well-being. As we move forward, you'll see how these principles continue to shape modern educational practices, building a more inclusive and effective learning environment for future generations. In the digital age, the landscape of education has undergone a seismic shift. E-learning platforms have emerged, offering unprecedented access to knowledge. Online resources have democratized information, making it available to anyone, anywhere, at any time. This technological revolution has made education more interactive, engaging students through dynamic digital tools and platforms. No longer confined to traditional classrooms, learning extends to virtual environments where ideas can be shared and explored globally. From bespoke online courses to interactive educational apps, technology has transformed how we learn and teach. It's an era where the boundaries of education are continually expanding, breaking barriers of distance and accessibility. As we reflect on this digital transformation, we see the profound impact it has had on making education more inclusive and adaptive to the needs of the modern world. Stay tuned as we delve into contemporary challenges and breakthroughs that continue to shape education's future. The journey of education's evolution is ongoing, and the next chapter promises more innovative strides. Education, despite its many advancements, still grapples with significant challenges today. Issues like inequality, access, and quality remain prominent barriers that must be addressed. Yet, even amidst these challenges, rays of innovation shine through, offering hope for a brighter educational future. Recent breakthroughs in technology, pedagogy, and policy are beginning to pave the way for a more inclusive and effective educational system worldwide. From adaptive learning platforms to global education initiatives, these advances are transforming how we teach and learn. As we contemplate the future, it's crucial to harness these innovations to bridge gaps and create opportunities for all learners. As we conclude our journey through the past, present, and future of education, let's remember that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and every breakthrough, a step towards an enlightened society. Join us next as we look ahead and envision the boundless possibilities that lie in the future of education. As we reach the end of our journey through the history of education, let's pause to reflect. Education has come a long way, evolving continuously to adapt to the needs of society. From ancient scripts in Aristotle's Greece to digital classrooms in today's world, every era has contributed to shaping the educational landscape. As we've seen, the impact of education on individuals and societies is profound and multifaceted. Looking ahead, the potential for further advancements is limitless. New technologies, innovative teaching methods, and a growing understanding of the diverse needs of learners promise an exciting future. The journey of education is far from over. It's a living narrative, constantly being rewritten by educators, students, and thinkers worldwide. As we forge ahead, let's carry forward the lessons from our past, embrace the changes of the present, and envision a future where education is accessible, inclusive, and transformative for all. Thank you for joining us in exploring the remarkable evolution of education. May we all continue to learn, grow, and adapt, ensuring that the story of education remains vibrant and ever-evolving.